Hey guys, I am back once again. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Blu-ray of X-Men First Class. I just watched this for the first time the other night, and I gotta say, I'm not a fan of this series really at all. Like, I saw the first one and I didn't like it, and I watched like half of part 2 and didn't even make it all the way through it. I mean, no reason, I just couldn't get into them. I've never liked the comics. I don't know. X-Men never caught my attention for whatever reason. I know a lot of you probably think I'm crazy, but hey, it's the truth. So, I'd heard a lot of stuff about this, and I figured, it's X-Men. I'm sure I'm not going to like it. But I did pick this up during the Black Friday deal at Walmart, and I got it for $5, so I figured, why not? I mainly got it because Selena wanted to check it out, but, I was kind of intrigued too, kind of like an origin story of X-Men. I figured I'd check it out. So we watched it last night, and guys, I tell you, I was thoroughly impressed with this movie in every way. Like, I thought it was an excellent superhero film, just all the way around. It was just, the cast was great, all of the acting was great, the way they brought everybody together was really cool. I really liked it. I mean, it starts off with showing Eric Lyncher or something like that. He has this ability to bend things, and this guy Sebastian is like, he's hell-bent on I guess just gaining power and stuff, and he ends up murdering Eric's mother and sister right in front of him and stuff. So that scars Eric, and Sebastian's power is he can take energy and harness it. Like he like if somebody fires a gun in his direction, or if they set off a missile, like he can absorb all that energy and throw it back at whatever he wants, which is pretty cool. And Eric has a lot of resentment and a lot of anger in his life from what happened to him with Sebastian. And he becomes friends with Charles, I believe it's Charles Xavier. Like I said, guys, I'm no expert on all this. I know these are all real characters. I know some of you could probably bash me for not knowing the names, but like I said, I'm no expert, so I'm just going to say I'm the most, it sure is, the best, to the best of my ability here. But anyway, Charles and Eric become friends, and Charles tries to convince Eric, to use this, find that fine line between serenity and the hatred or whatever, and it really benefits him in certain parts in this film. It's really cool. And as far as the mutants in this, it's cool because they show them, like, when they don't understand their power, like when they're first finding out that they have powers and stuff, but they don't quite understand them or know how to use them. And Sebastian is trying to get control of them, and trying to make them say, hey, all these people, when they find out you're mutants, you're going to be just that, just come along with me and just be with me, but he's obviously has a sinister plan. And Charles wants to get him trained too, but in a different way. He wants to use him for good. And by the way, this all takes place during the Cold War, the Cuban Missile Crisis, 1962, I believe. And it's really cool. They tie in history with this and how the X-Men came to be. But like I said, guys, I'm no expert on this stuff, but this is definitely the first X-Men movie that I really, really enjoyed a lot. And as far as superhero movies go, Thor was my favorite from this year. I just really love Thor a lot, but this one takes the cake, man. I mean, I was so impressed with this. This is probably my favorite superhero movie since Dark Knight, and I just really love that. But I don't know, Watchmen too, I really love those too, but man, this is right up there with those in my book. I mean, I really enjoyed it that much. This is one I'll definitely watch over and over again. And my year-end list, this is definitely going to have to be on there, no doubt. Sorry for the interruption there, guys. Got cut off. But yeah, as far as the effects go in this, you know, I'm kind of weird when it comes to CGI. Like, to a lot of people, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, if it's in a horror film, I really don't like it. And if it's like in a regular, drama or whatever, I don't like it because it usually never works. Like, it always looks out of place, almost always, and it just looks like a video game spliced in with a movie. That's what I've always thought. But when it comes to like fantasy films or sci-fi films or, you got it, superhero films, I'm a lot more forgiving of it. I think it has its place much more so than it does in horror films or other films. It just, when it's more of a fantastical environment, or if it's, like a superhero or something, like, it can work a lot better, and it actually benefits the films, I think, a lot better, because there's so much more that they can do with these films now with the CG that they couldn't do before with practical effects. And as far as the CG and the effects go in this, wow, man. I mean, it was really, really good. Like, very convincing and believable and realistic looking effects. And, it just, there was really nothing I saw in this that I thought, looked out of place or anything that I could really complain about the CG, which is, nuts, because I can usually always complain about something with CG, even in the movies that I don't mind it with, but they really pulled off well on this. And, yeah, I guess that's about it as far as the movie goes. But overall on this, guys, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. I liked it that much. This is definitely going to have a high replay value to me. It's something that I'll watch over and over. I really, really enjoyed it a whole lot. So 9.5 out of 10 as far as the movie goes. Now, picture quality on this goes. Now, guys, you would expect something like this to look excellent. I mean, with like $140 million budget, the best in Hollywood working on this and whatever. And really, guys, seriously, it does. I mean, this really does have an excellent picture quality. I mean, it's flawless. I mean, there's really no other words to describe it. It is a flawless picture quality on this that is just absolutely amazing in every way. I mean, it just succeeds on all levels. And the picture quality on this, guys, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, and if I end up doing, like a year-end best picture quality on Blu-rays, this will be up there too. That's something I thought about doing. But if I do that list, this will definitely be on there, guys. 10 out of 10 for picture. And the extras on this is the Blu-ray digital copy version. It actually has quite a bit. 2 hours of features, including Cerebro Mutant Tracker, the ultimate X-Men mutant database. Search, track, and locate your favorite mutants and unlock essential videos, profiles, and more. I actually did not see that part. I don't remember seeing that on the features at all, for some reason. But it sounds cool. But what I did see, there were several featurettes on the making of and the development of the characters, and how they stayed true to the first 3 X-Men films, and tied in this one with the first one and stuff like that, and like things they alluded to in the first X-Men movie between Charles and Eric, how they show it in this and stuff. That was really cool. It has deleted and extended scenes, Children of the Atom, a multi-part documentary. That's what I was talking about, how they developed the characters and stuff like that. The composer's isolated score, X marks the spot viewing mode, X-Men First Class in high def. That must just be the movie. But regardless, the extras are superb. I mean, they really went all out for this, and shit, man. Like I said, I got this for $5, so there's nothing I could complain about with this. So extras on this, guys, I have to give it a 9 out of 10. It's really high quality extras that they took their time with and did a great job. So 9 out of 10. Overall, I got to give it a 9 out of 10 also. I mean, I'd give this a 9.5 out of 10 overall. I mean, I highly recommend this, guys. It's if you're like me and haven't liked other X-Men films before, give this one a shot, because it may surprise you like it did me. I mean, this came out of left field for me. I never thought I would like it like I did, and I already want to watch it again. So, yeah, really impressed with this, and the picture quality is awesome. The extras are awesome. I couldn't recommend this disc more. It's one of the better releases this year, definitely. 9.5 out of 10 for this. So, guys, that is X-Men First Class. Hopefully you all will give it a shot, check it out, rent it, buy it, whatever. It's cheap as hell right now. I would recommend just buying this because you won't regret it. It's well worth your time and money. So that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate you watching.